The Model tab in AutoCAD is infinite. So basically what that means is you can draw anything, any size in the Model tab. So for example, we're working quite closely here with our building that we're working on. So we're zoomed in quite close. And what we're going to do, we're going to utilize the hatch layer here. We're going to go to the hatch command. And what we're going to do, we're going to hatch with a solid fill using this solid option here on the hatch pattern. And I'm going to pick these four little objects here, which are actually our door frames. So I'm actually hatching those with the hatch layer. And as you can see, it's highlighted those, showing me what they're going to look like, a new feature in AutoCAD 2011. So what I'm going to do now is right click and enter that, and that's finished. Now I'm in very close there and I can actually see the details of my door frames and also my window mullions just here. But if I zoom out a little bit more, you can see that I'm starting to build up a view of my entire house. Now I mentioned that model was infinite. If I do a zoom extents over here on the navigation bar, you'll see that when I zoom to the extents of the visible objects in the model tab right now, you can see that there's a polyline there which actually is forming the boundary of the property that this building is on. So you can see there's a boundary of the land where this house is sitting. Now that could be the size of a small continent if it needed to be, and it would still fit in the Model tab, because Model tab is infinite. Now Model tab, as I said, you can't delete Model tab because it's where you do all of your design work. And all of that design work goes into here in the Model tab. Now there are things you can do with the Model tab. If you right click over the Model tab, you can actually create a new layout from the Model tab, or create from template another new layout. You can still do that, but you cannot delete, rename, move or copy the Model tab itself. So I'll just escape out of that menu there. Now as you can see, the Model tab is very useful. As I mentioned, we can use things like the view cube here and go into an isometric view, and that will actually show me now. Can you see the isometric view there of my house? If I zoom in a little bit there, you can see the detail there, and I could start building that up in 3D by giving the walls a height, the windows and the openings a height, and so on. Now we're working in 2D right now, so we would work with our top view, like so, and zoom in as and when we need to use detail. So I can zoom in real close there and work in a lot more detail than I have done in the Model tab itself. So the Model tab is where you do all of your design work in AutoCAD 2011.